morning. Welcome to Wagon Wheel Ranch. I thought today I would just kind of bring you along and for kind of just a normal day on the ranch. Actually, there's hardly ever a normal day on the ranch, so just what it's like on an average day, we'll put it that way. So this morning I'm actually back from the gas station, heading back from the gas station. Got up at 4 something this morning, headed to the gym, got my workout in, and then I trained a couple clients, and now I'm heading to the barn to feed some of our feeders that are on their last 120 days before they go to the processor. And then I have a couple bulls and a cow with a hurt foot in the barn. So let's go feed them, and then after that I'm heading to work. So actually I'll probably grab a little something to eat first, but here we go. Let's head to the barn. To the barn. Let's do some feeding. All right, and here's where we have some steers. They like in the summertime get away from the flies, get in the barn. So I've just been feeding them in here. Here's our finishing steers. They're about a little over 30 days away from being at the processor. So we last 120 days we finish them out on grain. They still always get access to, they grow up on pasture, and so let's give them their breakfast. This last part of the phase of the last 30 days, they're up to about 35 pounds of grain a day each. So feed them twice a day. So after work, we'll come back and give them their supper. I don't know if you saw the goats. This is where they like to sleep at night. They just roam free on the ranch, but that's where they like to sleep at night. All right, so I got some bulls separated from the cow herd, just for kind of a transition period. They're up here in the barn, and then so I just give them a little treat. Come around here, a little treat. Got part of the cow herd down there grazing. Beautiful, beautiful August day. We just went through a crazy hot spell. And now it's, I don't know, it's probably in the 50s or 60s. Here comes Hercules. Let's stop it here a second. All Alright, so this is Hercules. He's a full-blooded Wagyu. He's, I don't think how old he is. Maybe he's going on 3. And then this is a yearling bull. He's full-blooded Wagyu as well. He's a little over a year old. You want in, bud? Alright. I'll show you some heifers I got up and why I have those up. Let's head over to the heifers. Okay, these are some fall heifers. They'll be yearling heifers this fall. I don't normally have them up, but on, this was Friday or Saturday, I had to get them up because one of them was starting to get a little bit of pink eye. And I'll show you what we did. Let me pour this feed in the bunk first. So these guys would normally not be getting grain, but I just want to keep a close eye on them for a few days. And got a patch. We don't like to do, so all our beef, we don't do any injectable antibiotics. If somebody gets sick, we'll give them a shot if they need to, but it won't go into our meat program. And even the heifers, we don't like to give them antibiotics unless we have to. So we've had a lot of luck. We probably get like 1 pink eye case a year. We do a little spray in the eye and then put a patch on it. And the patch falls off in 4 or 5 days. And then it's usually better. We've had a lot of success with it. So I just got them up here at the house where I can keep a close eye on them for a few days until the patch falls off. Make sure the eye is good. And then I'll put them back with the herd. But they'll be bred in December for next year to have a fall calf. Okay, let's go check out the main herd real quick, and then I gotta get to the house and eat some breakfast real quick and get to work. All right, so we rotational graze everything. I better close this gate because since I run down here, they're gonna run up here. So I need to just run down here real quick and check a gate, make sure it didn't get closed because they need access through that gate to get to water. But basically, they'll be in this paddock for a week in August. The way the conditions of the grass right now, we do about a week rotation. It has gotten super dry here. So in town, there's been several showers. We haven't gotten anything here. That's a first-time heifer there. It's just getting bred. These are all first-time heifers that hopefully are bred this spring. First number starts with a 4. That means they were born last year in 24. Some more first-time heifers. Another first-time heifer. These are some babies from this year, this spring. Just looking good. Just need to check this gate real quick. Yep. The gate's open, so they're in good shape. Got a little fly rub there. Hopefully they'll rub on it a little bit. Just flies have been bad the last couple weeks. All right, so the main herd's probably over there by the water in the pond. But it's supposed to be pretty cool today, so it'll be a good day for them to graze. All right, let's head to the house. Got to eat some breakfast real quick and get to the office. All right, got to the house. Grab some breakfast. More importantly, grab another cup of coffee. All right, I'm at the house, getting ready to have some breakfast. I thought I'd share my top secret recipe for my daily oatmeal. Creatine, goodness, so many benefits of creatine, not only for muscle health, but also cognitive. If you don't take creatine, highly recommend it. A little honey, a little natural peanut butter, a little coffee. So the creatine, honey, and peanut butter is going into the oatmeal. I'll just take a scoop. Let's see if I can do this. Scoop of that, put in there. Put a little honey in there. So just for main muscle health and to help with the brain, 5 grams of creatine is about right. If you're going to have a day you need the thinker to work a little harder, man, I'd go 10 or 15 grams of creatine. So, all right, so that's my recipe. Stir it up, and it's pretty delicious. A little good cup of coffee. Got a little grinder there. How about a little wagon wheel jerky? I don't have that for breakfast, but that's for a client later. All right. Well, that's my breakfast. I'll grab that and head to the office. All right, so I'm at my office, home office. I'll be here for 8 or 9 hours, and then we'll join back in for the evening duties around the farm. So we'll have some more feeding, see what else we can get into. I think I need to run to the feed store. I'll explain that later, but I'll see you in about 8 or 9 hours. All right, so just got done at the office. Now back to some farm duties to wrap up the evening. Got to go back down to the meat shop and get some orders together. Let's see, I got 6 beef orders I need to put together tonight, and then we'll feed some more steers, and then we'll see what's next after that. Axel's with me, so we'll get him loaded up. Get these orders together real quick. Get Axel out of here. What do you think, bub? Stay. Okay. He's excited. Okay. Let's get some beef orders together. Okay, gotta get some ground beef orders together. The first one is 40 pounds of ground beef. All right, I'm gonna pause you for a minute because this is gonna take a little bit. This is for the ground beef. So it's full of orders here, but I want to show you the tags who they go to. But this will be going out probably tomorrow. All right, we need to go feed the steers again, and then we'll get on to the next task. This weather is absolutely unbelievable. My goodness, for August, I think today's like high of 72. It's pretty crazy. All right, let me switch you over. What do you think, Axeman? This is a carving my dad did for us. He does some pretty cool carvings. What you think, bud? Yeah. Let's go. Some cows up here by the barn. Hey, Axel, stop. No. So, I think I'm going to run up to the feed store and get some protein licks. Man, we haven't had rain in probably 3 or 4 weeks here. The grass is starting to get a little poor. I feel like they just need a little extra protein. So after we get done feeding, we'll run up and grab a couple protein tubs. Better go turn the water on. Give these guys a little water. Like to keep lots of fresh water. Let's see here. Alright, so they're getting some fresh water. All right, I'm gonna load some buckets up and then we'll head back in there and feed these steers. All right, you go turn the water off. It's almost full. Hey, girls. Got nailed by a wasper last week, so I got some wasp spray. All right, put that shut off. Okay, we're gonna run to town. Get some protein tubs. Girls want some protein tubs. I think we'll grab the truck because these little Can-Am tailgates are pretty chintzy and the tubs weigh a couple hundred pounds. We'll run and grab the truck. Alright, heading to the feed store, but first I need to go ahead and place a bulk order for some feed. I need it probably Wednesday or Thursday, so I'm gonna get that ordered. We'll probably just order 3 tons to last us for a few days out here. So I'll get that ordered right now and heading to the feed store, local feed store. We try to do as much as we can local. I'd say probably, gosh, almost everything we do is local as far as products for the cattle. the bulk feed, we do have to get that in a community next to us, just because we do such large amounts, and we can save quite a bit by going with them. So it's a co-op. So, all right. All right, Tyler just got me loaded up at the feed store and Pilot Knob. If you guys live anywhere close by, I highly recommend them. They are great to work with, local people, and they're just very accommodating. So highly recommend the feed store in Pilot Knob, Missouri. All right, we'll head back to the farm and drop off these protein tubs. All right, darn flies. Let's get protein out of here. Oh, that was fun. Nothing like getting your phone stuck in your truck bed. Almost bad. All right, I'm out here doing the last cow check of the day. So I said this morning I have them in a paddock. It's actually 3 small paddocks. I got them open together, so we're just kind of running it as one paddock. So I just wanted to make sure they had been in this paddock, and by the fresh manure they have them, but they're all, well, not all of them, but some of them are following me up here, so you get a chance to check them. And I need to go over into the other little field and just make sure. We should fall calve starting mid-September. Make sure nobody's starting in a little early or anything. Grass is in pretty bad shape. It's crazy how good it was all summer. 1st of August, the grass was probably looking the best I've seen it in August. And now, just a matter of 3 or 4 weeks can just totally change. 3 or 4 weeks in Missouri without rain is pretty bad. I don't know if you saw me unload that bale spike, but got caught on the back of my leg. The thing probably weighs 100, 150 pounds. So it could have been bad. Something simple you never know. Got a little grass in here to eat, but I don't know if that's red top. I think it's a red top, probably. All clustered up here. acting too excited to get in here. Probably because they already have been. Just gotta stop and show you this first time effort. Really good. Actually, yeah, she should have a baby on her side, actually. So she's a 23 model. She looking good. So they're still in good condition. Just don't want to give them that little protein to help stay that way. So they are out of mineral. I just gave them mineral. Oh goodness, I think 2 days ago. They are going through it right now, so I'll have to either bring back some tonight or bring some over tomorrow. I keep the mineral going this time of year. All right, I'm gonna try to tie some. Just tore up a shirt. Put some cloths down here, so hopefully it'll land on there. Get rid of some of the face flies. Face flies are terrible right now on them. Seems like that's the only thing that's really bothering them is the face flies. It's really bad. Okay, I'll get some stuff and dip those, so hopefully that'll help. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna be wrapping this video up. Pretty smooth day, pretty average day, without any big wrecks, which can cause quite the wrench in things. But wrapping the video up. Still got to do some chores at home, feed the chickens and dogs, make some supper. And then I got a business meeting at, I think, 7:30 tonight. And then Reagan will be home, and that'll kind of wrap up my day. We do have more cattle at another farm. Kevin's taking care of a group of steers and some bulls over there, so I don't have to worry about those. Kevin's taking care of those. But yeah, that's kind of what it looks like to work a full-time job and try to run a ranch at the same time. Just gotta show you these cute little chicks. They're just too cute.